Okay. So our claim, well, what we support, what we support is that marijuana should become legal in all 50 states for like medical and recreational use, and that all those in prison for it should be freed, but that doesn't really deal with like, major like drug lords or anything like that. You just people, I guess, who are arrested for it for, just what's the word? I forgot the word, but possession, who have possession of it. So some of our first, I guess, reason why we support this is that it has it's less harmful than many other drugs that are available to other people, even whether they're legal or not. So things like maybe some over-the-counter drugs or things like that people can get addicted to, that they use for harmful purposes, or even ones that are illegal that are dealed by many different other people. And even though it's illegal and people still deal it, it's not nearly as addictive as all the other drugs. And another, like, a thing that goes with that is by the DEA, it's listed as a Schedule 1 drug, which are drugs that that have no medical use and are highly abusable, but it's kind of like a false accusation because it's not highly addictive, and it does have many medical uses that people use it for now. And the main reason that they did this is because of racism, and they used it as a way to target African Americans and Hispanics, and they used it as a way to kind of put targets on them and to track what they did, because they were the main people using it. And one of the reasons that they targeted them was because it became illegal in the first place, because whenever Hispanics were migrating from Mexico and other African Americans in America found out about this and they were using it, they kind of went on, people called them crazy, because it, as we all know, marijuana can give you like a high, and it's like it can mess up your senses and things like that. So they called them crazy because they would go out and harm people and like even kill people. So it was kind of a stereotype that that all Hispanics and African Americans used it, and it made them kind of go insane. So that's another reason why they did that. And another reason that we support this is because of cost in the government, because it already costs so much to make it illegal, and the cost could decrease a lot if we let all the people who are convicted of possession of marijuana free. And yeah.
You said that states spend a lot of money on it, but as shown in alcohol and tobacco, when they were legalized, that every dollar that we spend on one of those, we are spending $10 in social costs, such as like drunk drivers causing damage. How do you know that won't happen with medical marijuana, or marijuana in general?
Well, because things like alcohol and even things like cigarettes, they're people can get high, like it's alcohol. It's easy to get, I guess, addicted to it. So like people with alcoholism, all they do is drink alcohol, and that's why these situations happen. And with marijuana, it isn't nearly as addictive as alcohol, so things like that. And yeah.
Time.
There are many reasons why marijuana should remain illegal in all 50 states. My first reason is that marijuana use would increase in minors, especially these are the ages from 12 to 20. There was a study over the last 8 years done by the National Survey on Drug Use and Health, and it showed that states that have legalized marijuana have higher uses in these ages. This can cause all kids to have the problems that come with marijuana, as I will soon explain. Also in these states, almost half, 45.2% of all high school seniors have smoked marijuana at one time, and 23% of these high school seniors regularly smoke marijuana in the last month. With the increase in use, this means that more people are going to become addicted and dependent on this drug, which can cause an area to go bankrupt because people are spending on their money on drugs instead of daily needs, their children, and taxes. A total of 6.5 million people said they were dependent on drugs, and out of that 6.5 million people, 4.2 were dependent on marijuana. This was a study done by the National Survey on Drug Use and Health. My second reason that marijuana should remain illegal is that it causes brain damage quickly and over time. It was shown in a study conducted and then published by the British Journal of Medicine. It was shown to lower a user's IQ by 8 points over the user's life, and it destroys brain cells. Recently, the US has been falling slightly in our ability to compete with other countries academically, and making marijuana legal will cause this to become an even bigger issue. Also, this could hurt you and your family in ways you don't even know. That lowered IQ might be the difference between you or a family member getting into a college or a job they want. My third reason that marijuana should not be legal is that workers who use marijuana are more likely to cause collateral damage to their work area and their co-workers. People that use marijuana are 5 times more likely to injure themselves than someone who doesn't use marijuana. This was shown in a study done in Alaska, Colorado, Oregon, and Washington. It has also been seen that employees that use marijuana have absent rates of 75% higher than non-users. This will hurt the economy in those areas because businesses lose money when their employees are not at work. So businesses will decide to go to a different location to have their business so that the workers will be more regularly at there. As shown in marijuana users cause more accidents on roads as well. People that have tested positive have been shown to be twice as prone to cause a crash than a non-user. This has been proven in California and Colorado where most crashes, the driver who caused it was high on marijuana. This was proven by a total of 9 different studies, including one done by the FBI. My final reason is that smokable marijuana does not meet the standards of modern medicine. It is not an approved drug by the Federal Food and Drug Administration, so the use of this drug is unregulated. This allows people to abuse the drug instead of using it just for medical purposes. The requirements for the drug to be approved, it would need to pass many tests that marijuana fails to pass, such as relations to other drugs. Would you really want one of your siblings or friends to be in a situation that could ruin their lives? This is exactly why marijuana should remain legal in all 50 states. Thank you.